Hello, ladies and gentlemen of the internet. I'm your host, Escalante TV. Now, it's been some time since I've uploaded my last video. It's been, I know, a couple weeks. I've been kind of dragging my feet when it comes to this YouTube thing. I haven't really had the motivation to really create anything or really talk about anything, edit anything. I've been kind of just sitting back, enjoying classic Call of Duty and really just going to work, going home, going to sleep, and eating. But lately, I've been wanting to kind of just let out some things, really some things that happened recently, and really just talk about them. And kind of on a side note, I know I have really uploaded like a video, like I think last week, but it didn't perform so well, so I took it down. If you guys saw like the video of me talking about sort of the soldier running across the North Korean border, got about 28 views and didn't really work out, so I completely deleted it. Didn't really think people were interested in it. So I'm kind of just creating this video for the record and really just letting my feelings out concerning this. So a couple nights ago, I kind of found out this happened a couple nights ago. Some people broke into my car, my motor vehicle. I'm not going to say which make or model it is, but I do drive a motor vehicle to get to and from places, and so does the rest of my family. Well, mostly my dad or my siblings who drive, but we usually have a few cars kind of just parked up at the front of the house. And the thing is that it's pretty close to a main street, to a sidewalk, so people kind of walk kind of back and forth, and it's kind of like right there. How I found out that people broke into our cars, it was actually because I had something missing from my car that I don't really take out of it. So yesterday, I go ahead and I go to the movie theater. My brother and I were gonna go see Oppenheimer. It's a pretty good movie. That's all I got to say about it. I do recommend people go watch it if you're interested in history and like biopics and really just film in itself. It's a pretty good movie. So it's about a 3-hour movie. Kind of sit through it. We didn't get popcorn or anything. Kind of sit through the 3 hours, and once the movie's over, I decide maybe I should go get a bite to eat. I haven't had anything to eat in a few hours. So I go to McDonald's, right? I know. I get a couple of the McDouble cheeseburgers, right? Because they're nice, cheap, and I can just grab them on the fly and have something to eat. And the thing is, I usually pay with exact change. I basically try to get some change out of like my glove box. Well, not my glove box, but kind of like the side. There's like a side box that you can lift up just to get some change, right? I like to pay with exact change so I don't have so much coins, right? I try to find it. It's not there. I normally do not take out. It's like a little change cup that you can like insert the change into, and then like conveniently get out. It works on like a little spring system. I can probably pull up a photo of it, and I notice it's gone. I don't remember ever taking it out to like refill the change or anything like that. It maybe had like 72 cents in there or something. I don't think it had like a significant amount. I don't try to keep too much in there. And it's gone, so I basically I have to I pay with whatever cash I have on hand. I go home, and I do notice that something was fishy. Before I went to go see Oppenheimer, I did notice something was out of place. I kept a bag of masks from kind of the pandemic days, kind of some leftover masks, and unless I needed them, right? I kept some masks in the glove box, and I noticed that they were out. I don't remember really anyone in my car taking them out. I don't remember myself ever taking out the bag of masks. I did go shopping with my mom kind of the day before. I was thinking maybe she took them out, maybe something fell out. So I didn't think too much of it, but then I started to connect the dots. My change cup is gone, and there were masks on the seat earlier. So then I noticed, I think someone broke into my car, or at least someone was basically prowling about into my car. And then the thing is that I don't have I don't have like ADT security or anything like that. I have, I may have a security system. I'm not going to say what kind I have, but let's just say it didn't exactly capture what happened on that on the night before. But also, my dad went to investigate his car and found out that his power drill, his $300 power drill, was gone. It was part of a tool set that my brother and I chipped in for his for Christmas. I think it was like a Christmas gift or a birthday gift. But yeah, they stole that. So they didn't really steal much of value out of my car, because I don't really like to keep anything too expensive in there. And really, they only took like 72 cents, and they took about $300 worth of tools from my dad's car. So yeah, of course those things are replaceable, but the thing that bothers me, the thing that made my stomach churn and my blood boil a bit, is just how vulnerable you are. And I watched Critical's video where he shows a video of his Ring doorbell video of like a woman taking his packages, for example. Like it's just, I can get the same feeling that you're not comfortable doing certain things anymore. Like you're probably asking, like, why would you keep your car unlocked at night? Well, I generally have lived in a pretty safe part of town, like a generally safe town itself. Like in my town, you could keep your doors unlocked and still be fine. But I think now times are kind of changing. Like some really sketchy people are in this town now. And I don't know if it has to do with drugs, crime, poverty. I don't know. But I've noticed that definitely, like, people are stealing more, like small things, and they're stealing packages, shoes, shoplifting. The thing is, I work retail too, so I see theft pretty often. And seeing theft at my own home, like now I have to work on measures to keep up, to protect my assets, to protect my things. Make sure my security system is good, make sure my doors are locked at night, and make sure, you know, the everything's good and secure, because that's just a peace of mind thing, and that really bothered me. And even today too, what also got my blood boiling is that I think they also, I think like trying to open the glove box, the actual glove box, they might have just broken the hinge off my off the actual like glove box compartment, because my dad was like finessing with it, and then like once he like pulled it hard enough, like it broke off. So I don't know if it had to do with that, or maybe just because, I don't know, something was obstructing the hinge, but it looked like it broke. So my best assumption is that they probably had to do with the car prowling that happened a couple nights ago. So yeah, so these guys vandalized my property and stole 72 cents and made off with a power drill that I gifted my dad. So yeah, I haven't had the best week. Now I have to duct tape the dang glove box, wait for the part, and hopefully I don't get like porch pirates ordering the actual parts. That's just an insult to injury already, if I already have enough creeps creeping around. So yeah, I'll definitely, if you leave your cars out on the street, make sure you lock them, make sure you have a good security system in your house. I feel like Ring doorbells now are definitely an essential. Like that industry is definitely like booming now, because with the amount of porch pirates and car prowlers. But at the same time, I noticed like law enforcement has way too many of these cases to where like they can't act on every single one. Like for example, like even at work, like I talk to the police very often, and really they don't really catch these guys that steal. And I can't imagine like the cops really doing much. I don't know. Like the police can't do much in this situation because I don't have video of these people doing the act, but the evidence is there that some things are missing, some things were taken. Yeah, hopefully I can get this remedied, and I'm hoping that the Lord can keep all the crackhead fentanyl buying creeps away from my house, because really, don't mess with the working class. Come on, man. Like, I know you're poor because you give in to your vices, you go on your fentanyl and your alcohol trips, but come on, man. Like these people cannot hold down jobs for that reason, just because they give in to their vices and they steal things from actual people who work for their things for a living. And it just, yeah, it's just one of those things. They didn't take, of course, those things are replaceable, but it's just very much, I can agree with Critical when he was talking about the porch pirates at his house. That is just very much a psychological thing, and it gets on my nerves. Alright guys, that's all I needed to vent about. Thank you guys for listening. If you guys want to stay tuned for more of my content, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.